This arc is 100% cotton, shirt and pants. And you have clothing instantly on fire. Now, one of the most dangerous myths in our business is that 100% cotton is an upgrade over polycotton, or that it doesn't ignite in an arc. Well, clearly it does. Cotton ignites just as easily, it burns hotter, it's harder to extinguish, and it's typically heavier than synthetic cotton blends, meaning there's more fuel for a longer fire. And you can see in this instance how very rapidly the fire has spread to the entire back of the garment. Stop, drop, and roll will not put this fire out. It is entirely too aggressive a fire to be put out like that. You're going to need an extinguisher to put this out. Here we are in slow motion. You get a very good look at the arc. Again, you have projection of the arc significantly out of the box, 3-4 feet away, a large amount of molten metal, and the garment essentially instantly on fire. Frame by frame gives us another terrific look at this arc, and you can see how rapidly the entire mannequin is gone. He's invisible. He's completely enveloped in this arc. The molten metal, the arc flash itself are 2 or 3 feet at least, and perhaps more, out of that box. This is polyester cotton, pants and shirt, in an arc that was predicted to be Category 2. And you can see that the garments are basically instantly on fire, including the pants, and a firefighter will wander into our scene in a moment and swing the mannequin. While we're waiting for that, look at the large amount of molten polyester that is falling away from the shirt. There's a little bit of wind in this particular circumstance, and it's making the fire spread much more rapidly and destroying the garments. Our firefighter will come in a moment and turn the garment head on to the camera, and you will clearly see that the pants are on fire as well. It is not just the shirt that was ignited by this arc, although the arc gap was chest high. This kind of an incident would result in a minimum of probably 60 or 65% body burn. In slow motion, you clearly see that the arc was 6 feet away from the arc gap before it dissipated. And once again, before the molten metal has entirely cleared the air, the garments are on fire. There's no time to duck these. Frame by frame shows us once again the size of the arc, the distance it's projected from the gap, and the speed with which the clothing is ignited as a consequence. And this arc is Indura UltraSoft laundered industrially 100 times. And you have a large arc. This one actually went 12 cycles instead of the 7 that we were targeting for 10.4 calories, and yet no fire on the garment. Slow motion, we get an outstanding look at the arc, completely enveloping the front and some of the back of the mannequin, a massive amount of molten metal being thrown out, beyond the rating of the garment, even after 100 industrial launderings, and yet no fire on the garment. And the frame by frame, see the arc again leave the gap, crawl up the front of the mannequin and down the pants, and out both sides as well, completely enveloping the mannequin. Huge amounts of molten metal being projected at a minimum of 8 to 10 feet away from this arc gap. Once again, no fire on the garment.